Hi, in this short video today, we're going to look at some top tips for excellent performance and development reviews. By far the most common question I get asked is, why is it that we actually do performance and development reviews? Done well, a great performance and development review will deliver a triple win. What's that, I hear you ask? It means that by helping our teams to maximise their potential and by helping our managers to encourage discretionary effort, we create an environment where we can do the best job for our customers. This helps us to meet the sweet spot where our customer and employer brands work in harmony. Once we understand why we do PDRs, we need to think about how we want to do them. Let's be clear here, anyone can do a PDR, but not anyone can do them well. They're part of an ongoing process of day-to-day performance management, and they take time and effort. If you put the time and effort into your performance management, you're very likely to be rewarded. Let's take a look at that ongoing performance management process. We start by being really clear at the beginning of the appraisal period exactly what it is you expect of your team. Smart objectives are critical, and it's what success looks like. Then, we also need to understand where we are now. How can you tell if progress is being made if there's no start line? There also needs to be regular feedback and progress checks on the milestones along the journey, so that you can reinforce great behaviours or course correct when you spot a development need. Then, at the end of the year, you summarise performance in an appraisal. Nothing should be a surprise because you've checked in along the way and reinforced and course corrected. And as your capability grows, you celebrate, formally with pay and promotions or informally with recognition events, etc. And then you start all over again. That's the process. So, now you know the process, what are the top tips for a great PDR? The first top tip is prior preparation and planning prevent poor performance. Consider what the outcome needs to be and keep that front of mind in the appraisal. Have you done your homework? Make sure you have all the information that you need. Think about the environment. Is it conducive to an open conversation? Preparation is often overlooked as part of an appraisal process, and it's really important that we think about what it is we want to achieve. Top tip number 2. Remember, this isn't your appraisal, it's your direct reports appraisal. Our job here is to facilitate an open conversation that motivates the individual and promotes growth and development. We do that by asking great questions and really listening to understand the answer. The adage of 2 ears and 1 mouth is there for a reason. So here comes top tip number 3. If some of your feedback will surprise your appraisee, think really hard about whether this is the right place to do it. An appraisal is a review of what you've agreed and discussed throughout the year, and it's an opportunity to set goals for the next one. The place for feedback is in the moment to reinforce or course correct. It's not in an appraisal. So let's just summarise those top tips. First, prior preparation and planning prevent poor performance. This really will have an impact on the quality of the PDR. Second, your role is to facilitate the conversation. Enable your direct report to explore and think for themselves by asking great questions and listening to what they say. Lastly, there should be no surprises. Think twice about delivering new developmental feedback in an appraisal. Follow these tips and you'll deliver great PDRs, and that feeds directly into our employer and consumer brand. Thanks for listening.